Today, my colleagues and I came across a woman lying in a pool of her own blood at the front of a clothing shop on Toronto's Queen Street. This is from Harrison Lohman. As we assisted, and I wished I'd remembered more of the first aid class I'd taken years ago, her colleague told me she had tried to stop a man from stealing an article of clothing, only to have him smash her head into the door frame. Multiple people walked by the scene. Some gawked. Myself, her colleague, and a passerby all tried calling 911 only to receive a busy signal. We waited 10 minutes. Nothing. At the 15-minute mark, a retired doctor, thank God, stopped to assist. By that time, the pants the piece of shit thief had tried to steal were used to try to stop the bleeding. We finally got emergency services on the line, but still no one came. This poor woman continued to bleed, was in shock, and unable to communicate. This was in downtown Toronto at 6 p.m. on a Friday, blocks away from the largest center of hospitals in Canada. We were then able to flag what appeared to be an off-duty fire truck. Firefighters assisted and contacted an ambulance themselves. Still nothing. By the 20-minute mark, I can't be exact, wasn't timing it, an ambulance finally at last arrived. How can we call Toronto a world-class city? How do we tolerate this? What the hell is going on? And here's Karen, not the Toronto that I grew up in. The thief brazenly attacks a shopkeeper, walks out, passersby gawk and walk by. 9/11, unreachable, ambulance, MIA. 10 years of Liberals. Now Carney lectures us on values that are not Canadian. Pfft. He was gone 10 years himself. I guess this is why the LCBO advises employees to let thieves leave the merch with the merch so nobody gets hurt. What a society we live in now. That woman is traumatized for life. Maybe because half the resources are taken from three things: protests, fentanyl overdoses, gangs with illegal guns. Let's see what Trish Wood has to say. Hi, Harrison. I'm a journalist who lives in Midtown and has been noticing the devolution of this city for some time. We were without passable sidewalks for weeks because Toronto couldn't even manage snow plowing and removal. We live amidst constant construction, detritus, and noise. Traffic is now like Bangkok at various times, and everybody is angry. Social cohesion is ripping apart. Olivia Chow is inept and finds time only for her pet causes. She should be impeached. It's what a, and to think the Canadian government is trying to disarm us and make the argument that we don't need to defend ourselves, just call 911. Sounds like a great plan. It's like this in every province. Not enough paramedics and ambulances to respond to calls. Ambulances being held up at hospitals because there's no beds to put patients on. No beds in hospitals because there's not enough nurses and doctors. Too many patients. Hospitals are overwhelmed. This is because people don't have family doctors, so they go to emergency rooms for things that should be treated by a GP. Broken system. That's a really good point there. Canada's healthcare system is collapsing as we speak because of over and unfettered illegal immigration. This is a topic medical professionals are discussing worldwide, making Canada a pathetic laughingstock, and it is just math. Not enough Canadian students are trained in health and sciences. Not enough doctors, over immigration. Wow, that's a really good point there.